Hey everybody! I noticed that there wasn't a ton of interest in the con coverage. I did do a battle in it. There's not a lot of action in it, so I'll post that a little bit later. Kind of get your interest levels back up a little bit. And I wanted to go over some stuff for I've gotten a lot of new people in, and so I want to show you guys some ways that you can very easily, very cheaply, and very effectively raise your modeling to the next level. Okay, so what am I talking about? What any good modeler does, they use something that's designed for one thing and they use it for something else. Same thing here. What am I talking about? Cookie sheets. So let's check them out. Cookie sheets are incredibly cheap. They're like $2-3 usually, rarely more than $5. If you see, beautiful eagles for all of your Warhammer 40k Emperor stuff. Beautiful stuff, has super levels of detail on it, dry brush up gorgeously, and are very effective. Let's say you're more of a Empire player, okay? Now these are for chocolates, but I mean, look at king seals, you know, keys, swords and shields, okay? Tons of them. You can place those outside your buildings, dress them up, they look gorgeous. Just dry brush them up like a stone seal, okay? Let's say you are a Space Wolves player, okay? Beautiful stuff for your Space Wolves fortifications. Okay, very nice. They look gorgeous. Okay, let's say you're doing some. Let's say your Sisters of Battle. Okay, and you want to do some tank traps. Of course, these are for chocolates. But like that centerpiece there, you can paint that up in like brass or silver. Do the rest in concrete. You know, one pouring run, you got all the tank traps you could possibly want for your Sisters of Battle. Okay? If you're like me and you're getting into doing some, and this could be Sisters of Battle as well, but if you're into like the steampunk, okay, let's say you want a heavy weapons platform, and you want to have that gothic look. How cool would that be? You know, you build a tower underneath this with a door going to it. It's insinuated that there's a trapdoor up there, and bang, you put your heavy weapons units up there. You know, you can even go with your gold colors. You don't have to go with concrete if you don't want to. There's lots of ways you can play that out. This is an interesting mold I picked up. I've done a lot of Tomb King stuff. I poured just one mold of this, and I very much like the entire thing. I just built a pool around it. I think I put a palm tree in each corner. Paid for this mold and then some when I sold it on eBay. Done. Very simple, very effective. Back to tank traps. Everybody that's had a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup knows exactly what that is. But I mean, there's no reason that this can't be another form of tank trap. And again, one pour run, you got all the tank traps you could ever want. Going back to the Egyptian style. Let's say you don't want to go whole hog and you're looking for something to just dress up throughout your table that you've built. These dry brush up beautifully, and you just place them around your gaming table in various locations. You could say these Tomb Kings worshipped alligators or something. There's any number of ways you can go about doing this, guys. Back to 40k. This is a very Tau look to it. Okay, this could be a core design to a type of space vehicle. If you want to do a space vehicle of your own design, it's got a ton of possibilities. Okay, let's say you want to do more. Pardon me. Let's say you want to do like interiors or exteriors of buildings for that matter. Imagine, if you will, these are big tanks with glass inserts. I'm not saying cut these out, but paint this up maybe like metal, and then paint like a greenish color in here. Paint some bubbles in there to show bubbles going up it, you know, and then paint a gloss coat just in the window areas. Boom! You can make a beautiful science facility, or like a a liquid storage facility. Okay. Okay, these can be for fantasy or for future. You know, these you may want to use sparingly because you don't want to, you know, overextend it and make it obviously gemmy. But I mean, you can take small bits of this stuff and add it to vehicles, add it to buildings as just normal structures added on, and it really spices it up. Okay, let's go back to my spilt Mountain Dew. Let's go back to fantasy. Maybe you're into, you want something like a Chaos. Chaos is great because it spans both 40K and fantasy. Boom, there you go. Preset pentagram. Just roll with it and go. And if you don't like those symbols in there, all you do is you go back and you pour plaster in each one of these little pool areas, and it'll fill it right up, and it'll just look like a normal pentagram. Very, very cool. Very, very functional. And going back to either Warhammer 40K or Steampunk, these can function as big observation windows from fortifications. I'm planning on maybe using these as gun portals for some massive guns in a steampunk setting, or it could be like a 40K setting as well, like a great big planetary defense system where you just have just the barrel coming out of that really cool looking Gothic opening. And of course you can do it in stone or gold or silver or bronze, whatever. So all I'm trying to do here, guys, is to get you guys out of this box. I swear to God, tons and tons and tons of you have a very narrow view on how to do things. Most of you I'd say don't, but some of you guys, I still gotta work with your imaginations. I gotta get you guys thinking outside the box. And that's what this is about, okay? The more I can get you guys thinking out of the box, the more ingenious and better terrain you're gonna make, and that's gonna make everybody go crazy on the community. All the work goes up, we all get better, and that's what it's all about. I'm not here just to plug my terrain. I'm not here just to sell on eBay. I want to see everybody do good. So once again, get yourself thinking outside the box. Shoot over to eBay right now. Type in like baking molds, cookie molds, things like that, and just check it out. Because these are just fantastic resources to work from, and they're cheap as dirt. Okay? So I hope this helps you guys out. Anybody that finds any of these places on eBay or whatever, feel free to load them up in the comment section underneath so more of us can find them. And like I said, I'm just here to, you know, try and make the community a better place for everybody to be in. So I hope this helps. And once again, throw your comments down the bottom, and I will talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye bye.